Here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I wanted to make this video for you guys on CPV Labs because this software has made me thousands upon thousands of dollars with my CPA campaign. So right now they are doing a 30-day free trial. So I know back in the day, I've been talking about this software for like 3 years now. But before there was no free trial, there was no monthly plan, there was none of that. It was you had to have $300 up front, or you couldn't use the software. And a lot of people that's just getting started into this, they were like, I just don't have $300, so they either just didn't use one, or they pretty much just been using like one of these crappy ass ones where they only give you enough clicks to where you're going to be able to get like a baby campaign going and all this extra stuff or whatnot. But right now, CPV Labs Pro is doing a 30-day free trial. So guys, click the link down below, whatnot. Come over here, sign up for your free trial, and take your campaigns to the next level. So what I recommend doing is, once you get this software here, whatnot, and everything's all set up, use the money that you make from this once you get all your data and stuff set up. And I'm going to give you guys some tips here in a second and whatnot. But once you get everything all set up, you got some money coming in. Thanks to the software here, use that money to basically purchase this software, right? And now they have a monthly plan, which is only $45 a month. So even if you aren't a Team DeAngelo member, you should clear that in just a few hours. Like, there is so much training on this channel here that you guys should easily clear $45, right? But anyway, guys, check this software out here. Don't sleep on it. But let's jump right into this here. So what a lot of marketers are doing, in this whole CPA space is the 1-2-3 method. And don't get me wrong, like I always say, guys, I love the 1-2-3 method. The 1-2-3 method is what I was showing you guys with Max Bounty. You guys remember that campaign or whatnot, and where I showed you guys how to make $50,000. Basically, take 300, turn it into 50,000, in literally just like 2 or 3, it was like 4 weeks or 5 weeks, some shit like that. You guys can go back and watch the video. But yeah, it's very simple stuff. You can do that same exact method with this as well, but what you want to do is basically take the data from there so that way you can make more campaigns. So a lot of people just aren't tracking at all, like no type of tracking whatsoever. So not even using something as simple as Link Breaker, right? So Link Breaker will allow you to send traffic to different offers or whatnot, but a lot of people just aren't doing that. So they're just literally going over to Facebook or wherever it is they're getting their traffic from. Then they've got the landing page. Then, they put the CPA offer on the landing page, and then that's it. They just call it a day and just collect some money, right? Which, again, nothing is wrong with that. But if you want to take your CPA campaigns to the next level, you need to be tracking. And for those who can never get a campaign up and running, to where it's profitable, is most likely because you aren't tracking. Like, it's kind of impossible to not have a profitable CPA campaign once you actually start tracking. Like, once you get the data and everything like that, it literally tells you what's working and what's not working, right? So, for example, over here on the Oryx network, if you guys see right here, for this campaign, we got 320 leads, and it literally builds out our top 5 campaigns. So as you guys see, our top browser is Chrome, our top OS is Windows, our top platform is mobile, our top country is United States, our top city is New York, device is WebKit, right? So all we would have to do is just go to Chrome, Windows, start running on the whatever network you're running on or whatnot. You basically run it for Chrome, then you would have it on Windows 10, desktop, United States, New York, and then you would just build out that campaign. Then you would just go down, same thing. Then you would do Safari. Then you would go down to the iPhone or whatever it is, one that's on here, whatnot, or okay, my fault. I was reading that wrong. So you do Safari, then you would go to Windows 10, then you would go desktop, and then United States, New York, and then so on. But basically, this gives you all your data right here. Now, that gives a lot of good, powerful data. You can build out a nice campaign with that. The only thing is with CPV Labs, it's like literally like their whole damn job. So you're going to get way more data. I'm going to see if the developer can actually pull more data, but I don't know if the network actually receives that data like CPV Labs. They have to do some stuff on the back end, but I'll let you guys know about that on a future video. So you guys saw what the Oryx network does for you, right? So you get the basics, but if you get CPV Labs, you're going to be able to build and go deeper into those campaigns. So let's say, we got our CPV Labs, everything set up. We got our link here, and then, the link is, basically sending all this data to CPV Labs or whatever domain you got it set up on. And then from there, we just start, looking at that data. So let's say we're running a campaign, we got 100% here, right? So let's say we are running this campaign, and let's say 95% of our conversions are coming from mobile. How much sense does it make to keep running desktop traffic? And we're just going to assume that the desktop traffic doesn't make any money. Obviously, if we're doing a return on investment, you keep that running or whatnot. But for the sake of this video here, we're just going to say it's not making any money at all, right? So that's 5% that could be going towards the mobile traffic, which can in turn make you more money, right? So that's 5% now that we don't have to waste. Then let's say we break it down even further. Let's say we are getting 85% from iPhone, right? So now we're breaking it down again. Let's say on Android we're losing money. Let's say it's no return on investment, right? Again, we're just going to say this just for the video here. Obviously, if it was making you money, you would keep it running, all right? So that's 10%, that can be going towards the campaign that's actually profitable. But then we break it down even further. Let's say 80% was coming from iPhones that were on the T-Mobile platform, right? So now we can got another 5% that we can cut out. So we can cut out AT&T. We can cut out all these other ones that we're literally just throwing money away on, right? Then let's say from there, let's say 70% of these people or whatnot, of our conversions are coming from iPhones 6s on the T-Mobile platform. So now we can cut out the iPhone 7, we cut out the iPhone 8, and all the other iPhones, and we can just concentrate just on the iPhone 6 on the T-Mobile platform, right? Then we can break it down even further. Let's say like 55% of our conversions happen during 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. So now we don't have to run all those times whatnot, that's extra whatnot. We don't have to run any traffic during that time, right? So now that's more money that can be going towards the winning campaign, right? Then we can get the browser and see what that one's doing. If it's converting, let's say it's 40 or 50, let's say 50% of our campaigns are coming from iPhone 6 between the time of 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. on the T-Mobile platform or T-Mobile service or whatnot. And damn, I lost track of what I was talking about. God damn, I lost track. But anyway, we were just going to break it down into another, there we go, on the Chrome browser, right? Or Firefox or whatever browser it is, right? And then from there, we would break it down some more. And basically, you would just find that money-making campaign. So you guys see why, I don't really make done for you campaigns like I used to. Like, 'cause I literally lost millions of dollars doing that. I would go and spend like $50K on a campaign. Give you guys all of this data here. I just spent all this money, right? Give you just data for like $500. Like, come on now. Like, I mean, obviously, if you're running on the Oryx network, that's a completely different story. I made done for you campaigns on there because obviously it's my network. But like back in the day, I didn't really have a reason to make done for you campaigns. I just did it solely just to help other people. And like I said, I lost a lot of money, like literally millions of dollars, like actual millions. But hey, live and learn and whatnot. I helped a lot of people out, so that's always good. But yeah, you guys get the point here. With this software, you're going to be able to do a lot. And now you don't have a reason to not use it. You can use this with, influencer marketing. You can use this with even just straight up free traffic. You can use this with paid advertising. You should definitely be using this for native advertising, adult traffic, mobile traffic, like anything along those lines. You definitely want to be using it. I wouldn't even recommend attempting to run anything on any network where they get their traffic from another source. You don't want to do anything like that. right? You should always be using it anyway. I mean, it's free now, so there's really no reason for you not to use. Well, it's basically free. It's $45 a month, and you get a 30-day free trial. But yeah, you guys get what I'm saying here. This is how you can take your CPA campaigns to the next level. And this software, again, is absolutely amazing. I've been using this shit for literally 3 years. You guys know I wouldn't promote anything that's garbage or anything along those lines. Like, I've had CPA networks hit me up, and where they like, oh, can you promote our CPA network, and we'll give you this amount of money, and I've had people hit me up for bogus ass scam MLMs, like just all type of random ass people hitting me up so I can promote their stuff or whatnot. And as you guys can see, I rarely ever promote anything else, like rarely. Like, I mean, I had ad networks hit me up, like all type of crazy stuff, and I just never promote any of that stuff or whatnot because I don't believe in it. Like, I'm not gonna promote something I don't believe in. But you guys can see and go back on the channel that I've been preaching about CPV Labs for 3 years now. I absolutely love this software. It's great stuff. I mean, you got unlimited clicks and everything. Like, it's not like one of those other ones where you only get a certain amount of clicks per month and all of that extra stuff, right? You set this up, it's going on your own domain, boom, you're good to go, right? And now, again, they got a cheap ass $45 a month plan, so you don't have to cough up hundreds of dollars up front anymore. And this is the stuff that, if you call me a pro, this is what, me as a super affiliate, this is the stuff that I use here. I absolutely love this software. But hey, it's up to you guys. You can do whatever you want or whatnot. You can build off this right here if you're an Orex member. Again, you got your data right here. Let's say you got this data over here. Then you can just build a campaign out and then just use your CPV Labs link and basically just start building more data off of that as well. So you can just, let's say you didn't have CPV Labs, then you go get CPV Labs. Now you got this data here, but you obviously can't transfer like this data over to CPV Labs. Build your campaign on your network. Let's say we were doing Chrome, Windows, desktop, whatever. Build that campaign out. Use the CPV Labs, and from there you continue to build onto the campaign. And then that'll tell you, the service they're using, if they're on Wi-Fi. Like I said, there's just so many damn things. I could literally spend about a good hour just telling you guys how to break down a campaign, but you guys should get the point by now, right? The whole goal is to simply take this, break down all this here just so you can hone in to that campaign that's profitable, right? That's why so many people can't get a profitable campaign, because they don't want to do this here. Like, they really don't. I mean, shit. I wouldn't even want to do it if I didn't like it. I mean, this is something you gotta like doing. Like, I actually do like doing this. And another thing that sucks about this is that you actually have to spend money for this. So you might spend like 10 grand before you find that data, depending on which network you're on. So yeah, guys, like I always say, this isn't some fairy tale push button magical software nonsense. Like, this is actual work here. You're gonna have to put in some work if you want to be successful. It's just that simple. But again, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, smash the notification bell. There's a link down to CPV Labs in the description below.